Okay, you guys, so what I ended up doing was putting my hair into braids. So as you guys will see, I actually have my hair in 6 braids, so 3 on each side, because I didn't want to add extra heat. So I decided, you know what, let me wash my hair, keep it in a microfiber towel yesterday, brush it out, and just put it into some braids. I also felt like this would actually keep me organized when adding the flexi rods, so let's go ahead and get started. I typically like to work from the bottom up, so I'm gonna start with one section. I'll start with this bottom section. All right, so we'll start with this one. So let's see how my hair is looking. I ended up adding some of the Carol's Daughter Goddess, from the Goddess Strength collection. I added their conditioner because it can be used as a leave-in. And it's very moisturizing, so I figured it would be perfect. I showed this part of the video because at this very moment is when I realized I messed up. So I felt like you guys needed that little background story so you guys can have an idea of what I did, and then you'll see exactly what happened. Okay guys, so plot twist, I actually decided not to let them fully dry because as I was checking to see if my hair was fully dry, I went ahead and removed one of the bottom ones just to check it out. I noticed that my hair was flaking up. So in my mind, I'm just like, no way. Because you guys know, these styles take time. And I'm gonna go ahead and unravel my hair as I'm talking. These styles take time, and I know that this one, I kind of did it more efficiently, and I was just really confused. I was like, what is going on? Because when I tested the 2 products, I've used them in the past for a wash and go, so I was definitely very confused as to why that was the case. So, I mean, I'm sure you can't really see it on camera, but I am actually gonna unravel one of the front ones because I feel like you could really see it in the front. And it's really frustrating because of course no one wants to put so much effort into a hairstyle and have it look all types of crazy. So I'm gonna zoom in, show you guys what this looks like. Can you guys see the flaking? Maybe you guys can on camera, but it's flaking up so bad. It literally looks like it's snowing. My hair looks dirty. It's so frustrating. I'm definitely looking forward to having a successful flexi rod set, but this is what happens even to creatives. You guys only see the good things that we put out, so I figured, you know what? I was upset because I had this whole concept for a Reels, I had this whole concept for, you know, for an IG post, for obviously for YouTube, and I'm just like really upset. And I was like, okay, so you can either flip out, you know, and have a crazy reaction, or you can just take what happened and learn from it, right? So of course, like I said, I have used those 2 products in a wash and go in the past, and I've never had an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and unravel the rest of my hair and then finish up my story. Okay, so now that my twists are all unraveled, this one, you can really see it a lot. I don't know if it's gonna actually show on camera because I could only see what the viewfinder shows me, and I can't really tell if you guys could see. But the flaking is a lot, and you know, when I saw the way it was turning out, I was getting really upset, and I thought about it. I was like, okay, so I can either react and have a whole episode right now and do the most and just be upset, or I can kind of just learn something from the situation. So you guys are probably also wondering, like, did you not notice when you were applying product to your hair? No, when I applied it, it was perfectly fine. When I'm telling you guys, it was perfectly fine. You know, but the second that I see some type of flaking or some type of buildup forming, I am the first person to be like, that's not happening. We're not doing this here. I separate my curls anyways, because regardless of the flaking and the buildup that these products all together created, they do look really pretty, you know? And my hair is pretty much dry. It does have some wet sections, which you should never unravel flexi rods that way, but since I have to wash my hair anyways, I was like, why would I keep sitting under a hooded dryer for what? Like, there's no point. Okay, so I'm not even gonna like fluff it out. I'm gonna show you guys, hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. A part of me feels like there's a good chance that it won't reflect, but let's see. Do you guys see what's going on? You can kind of see it right here. All of this is pretty much what all of my hair looks like. You can't really see it on camera, but you know, it doesn't look like I expected it to. It doesn't look like... It's frustrating because in my mind, I'm thinking, wow, I just, like, I could have either said, hey, I'm not gonna post this, I'm just gonna let it rock, like, they don't have to know this happened. But another part of me is like, I do feel like it's important to also show that we're not perfect, and when it comes to creatives, even we make mistakes. And we also, you know, we come across situations like this where we expect things to go perfectly, and then our wash and goes are either trash or our Flexi rod sets are trash. And I have no shame in saying that I have done failed wash and goes and just decided not to post them. I also feel like sometimes it's a waste of content. Like, hey guys, I just tried to wash and go, that sucked. But then I also now think about how me sharing these experiences can help you guys not make the same mistakes. So this is what happened. So you guys know how in the beginning I explained to you guys that I washed my hair and then I put my hair into braids? Well, I did go ahead and add the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength Conditioner. This is a fortifying conditioner because it's very moisturizing and I felt it was perfect, right? So as I mix these two together, of course they are perfect, they work really well together, they're the same brand, and now I'm like, okay, well, they work fine in my hair. I had no reaction to it, so there's probably not even a big deal. So I realized once I saw the flaking, I was like, ooh, it had to be the Carol's Daughter. So this is a lesson for all of you. If you guys do decide to like wash your hair the night before and add some product, always make sure to test all the products that you're putting in your hair on your hands before having an epic fail of a situation. So when you mix the two, so as I went ahead and mixed the leave-in, here's a little pump, and some of the gel, I'm noticing that it is also clumping up. Like, it's not clumps, you know, but it's clumps. It is clumping. That is so odd because I actually used it, you guys can see that. I actually used it in a wash and go with just these two products, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't I use those two products? If I'm not mistaken, I do have a video on it, and I'm almost certain that I used those two products. Okay, so you see how it clumps up? Go ahead and add some of the Carol's Daughter so it can get real cool, right? This is like, here, let me mix it so I can show you guys. It literally forms like separate balls of like product, and it just gets really gooey. It's just a mess. Whenever you are trying a wash and go with products you've never used in your hair or a combo you've never used in your hair, it is so important for you to take the time and just take a little sample of each, put them on your hands and mix them well. So if you see that they clump up just like I showed you before, that means that they won't mix well together. Okay, so you guys saw how that looked when products didn't work well together. So I'm gonna add a pump of the leave-in, mix it in with the Wetline Extreme Gel, which I've used in the past, and I'm telling you guys, it works amazing. So this is that. I'm gonna add some of the Wetline. Let me actually look at it before because I can't see. You mix it together and it mixes very evenly. It's just literally a cream. So I'm gonna show you guys. You guys see that? There's no clumps. It is literally just one unison product mixed together. So yeah guys, it is so important for you to take the time to actually test the products out on your hands before you actually put them in your hair. I am typically really good with that too, which is crazy. And I'm almost certain that these two are the products that I used in my hair for that wash and go that I reviewed this product. But again, I could totally be wrong about that. I'm just not sure. I don't know if like maybe it's reached its, no, it has 12 months. I don't know what happened, but as you guys saw, the three of them did not work well together. Maybe it had something to do with the Carol's Daughter. But the two together also caused some type of clumpage, so I don't know. All I know is that for the future, I won't be just risking it again. Situations like these are really frustrating, and I can take the time and cry about it. I could be upset about it, but in reality, this is my fault, and I'm taking obviously full accountability for this. This is my fault, and I should have taken the time to actually try the products before throwing it in my hair, because I just assumed that I used this, but I guess maybe I didn't. Instead of just like crumpling up this video, I figured, you know what, this could be a good lesson for those of you who don't know this method and those of you who don't realize that there is an option to test out products before you put them in your hair and have an epic fail. Like these random white clumps of I don't know what. But yeah guys, I am gonna go ahead and wash this out of my hair, and I will 1000% try this again because I've been wanting to do a rod set for quite some time. I really thought that this combo would be really good, but I guess I'm gonna have to try something else because I am not doing this to myself again. Absolutely not. And I'm definitely gonna try it like 3 or 4 times on different parts of my hand because I'm not playing this anymore. So yeah. Yeah guys, I know this is not the ending that you guys were expecting, but I do hope that if you possibly didn't know that this was also an option, that you learned something from this video. I do want to be 100% transparent in telling you guys that even content creators do things and fail. Like, we seem like we have such a seamless process and this works and then that, you know, like there are times that we try wash and goes that are absolutely trash and we just choose not to put it out because I just feel like, what's the point, you know? But now moving forward, if there is something that doesn't work for me, or maybe a combo that I tried that doesn't work, maybe it's something that you guys have thought about trying, I will 1000% show it to you guys so you guys can avoid future mistakes like this one. But yeah guys, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.